Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday English. Before we begin today's conversation, we'd like to remind you that if you enjoy learning English with our podcast, please consider supporting the channel. You can like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who is also learning English. Small actions like these really help us continue creating useful content for you, and they make us very happy to see our community growing.
Yes, and we truly appreciate every viewer who spends time learning with us. Our goal is to help you understand natural English conversations that people use in everyday situations. Today's topic is something many people experience in the workplace: how to politely ask a colleague to help you or cover your tasks when you are busy or unavailable.
Working in an office often means cooperating with other people. Sometimes you may need help, especially if you have a meeting, a deadline, or even an emergency. In these situations, communication becomes very important. The way you ask for help can affect how your colleagues respond. For English learners, this type of conversation can feel uncomfortable because you want to sound polite, respectful, and professional at the same time. Simply saying, "Do my work for me," would obviously sound rude. Instead, people usually use softer, more considerate expressions.
Let's imagine a simple situation. You work in an office, and suddenly you need to attend an unexpected meeting with your manager. At the same time, there are phone calls coming in from clients or emails that need quick responses. In that moment, you might turn to a colleague and say something like, "Hey, would you mind covering my desk for a few minutes while I attend this meeting?" This sentence works well because it includes three important elements: politeness, clarity, and respect for the other person's time. Instead of ordering someone to do something, you are asking for their help in a considerate way.
There are actually many polite ways to ask someone to cover your tasks. Let's look at a few examples that are common in professional environments. For example, you might say, "Could you please watch the phones for me while I step into a meeting?" Or another option, "Would it be possible for you to handle this client email while I'm away?" Notice how these sentences include polite phrases like, "Could you," "Would you mind," or "Would it be possible?" These expressions make the request sound respectful rather than demanding. Learning these small language patterns can make a big difference in professional communication.
Now, let's talk about the response. In a healthy workplace environment, colleagues usually support each other. A typical response might sound like this: "Of course, no problem. I'll take care of it." Or, "Sure, I can cover your desk for a bit." However, sometimes the colleague may also be busy. In that case, they might respond politely but honestly: "I'd love to help, but I'm actually finishing a report right now." This kind of response is normal and respectful. Communication in the workplace is about understanding each other's workload and responsibilities.
Another important aspect of workplace communication is appreciation. If someone helps you, it's always good to acknowledge their effort. After returning from the meeting, you might say, "Thank you for covering for me earlier. I really appreciate it." This simple sentence helps build trust and positive relationships at work. In many offices, teamwork depends on these small gestures of respect and gratitude.
For English learners, practicing these everyday conversations is extremely valuable. Many language courses focus on grammar rules, but real communication often depends on tone, politeness, and context. By learning how people naturally ask for help, make requests, and respond politely, you become more confident in professional environments. These small conversational skills can make a big difference in how comfortable you feel speaking English at work.
So remember, Clear and polite communication is one of the most important skills in daily life, and especially in professional environments. Sometimes we focus so much on grammar and vocabulary that we forget how important tone and respect are in a conversation. The way we ask for help, the way we respond to others, and the way we show appreciation can make a big difference in how people see us at work.
Exactly. And when you think about it, language is not only about expressing information, it's also about building relationships. When colleagues communicate politely and support each other, the workplace becomes much more positive and cooperative. Small phrases like, "Could you help me for a moment?" or "I really appreciate your help earlier," may seem simple, but they help create trust and teamwork.
And for English learners, practicing these kinds of everyday conversations can be incredibly useful. The more you listen to real-life situations like this, the easier it becomes to recognize common expressions and use them naturally in your own conversations. Over time, you'll notice that your confidence grows, and speaking English in daily situations becomes much less stressful.
That's why we focus on practical conversations in this podcast. Our goal is to help you feel comfortable using English in real life, whether you are working in an office, studying, traveling, or simply talking with people from different countries.
If you found today's episode helpful, we'd love your support. You can like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who is also learning English. It really helps our community grow, and it motivates us to keep creating more useful content for you.
Thank you for spending your time with us today.
And we look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Everyday English, where we'll continue exploring practical conversations and real-life English together.